The midfield players higher up the field, they need to get more crosses into the box. The word I would use is there was a reluctance at times from Atleti to get players forward, and when they did, as Craig Burnley said, they scored their goal, and it gave Carvajal and Rudiger a slight problem because they had more than one player to deal with.
This fixture is a repeat of the final back in 2013 at the Bernabeu. Atleti winning by 2-1. Going from a Ronaldo goal down to the Costa and João Miranda. It was the last time Atleti won this competition, which they have won on 10 occasions, none since 2013. Real Madrid, the defending champions, they won their 20th Copa del Rey and their first since 2014. They beat Osasuna 2-1 in last year's final at La Cartuja in Sevilla. Rodrigo with the goals. There's Carlito.
Well, we can talk about the coaches, we can talk about the players. Maybe the most important man on the pitch will be the man holding the ball at the moment, the referee. He's got a big second half here. The players were having a go at him as they came out. One or two were trying to get on his side as well. How do they play the referee? And that's how they'd be talking, or what they could be talking about at half-time.
Well, Vinny Jr. will be relieved that he wasn't booed there. It was the referee that got the bird from the crowd as he came out for the second half. I was going through my notes of previous games. February 23, red card, Correa. January 23, last time the sides met in this competition, Savic, red card. September 22, Hermoso, red card. Obviously, there's more chance of a red card if it goes to extra time. Does this game finish with 22 on the pitch, Stuart?
Highly unlikely, I would say. It's become very feisty. The crowd are going to play their part. They're going to whistle and jeer every time a Real Madrid player makes a challenge. The Real Madrid players are going to try and defend themselves. Let's hope they do all stay on the field, though. And there's the man that made the big error. Just looking at it again, and Xhaka's explained it very well. I thought he could have gone with both fists. He's got more chance of getting a good contact on it.
December 2020, Real Madrid beat Atleti by 2-0. Dani Carvajal had a shot from 25 yards that hit the post. It then hit Oblak and went into the back of the net for an own goal. It's the only other time that Jan Oblak has scored an own goal in El Derby. Second half underway. Real Madrid in possession, 6 miles east of Santiago Bernabeu. He's not getting beaten out his near post, and he does. Rodrigo get a corner. Oblak adjudged. Got the final touch there, this will tell us.
A sharp effort from Rodrigo. He does get a left hand to it, doesn't it? Just before it goes out of play.
By Modric, away by Morata. That's happened in 3 of the 4 corners. In the first half about potential changes that Atleti might want to make in midfield. They do have another option, and that would be to drop Antoine Griezmann into midfield, where they've seen that happen before. Maybe bring on Memphis or Correa, take off either Saul, Koke or De Paul. Maybe for the next half hour or so rather than now. Real Madrid, the free kick. Modric.
Bellingham had made his run for the right foot cross from Modric to make his way back.
Bellingham. Great feet. Brilliant from Bellingham. It was certainly a tug, but I don't think it was enough for a penalty. That's what Bellingham was protesting about.
Just good skill, quick feet. There's the challenge by Saul. He was just grabbing hold of Bellingham for a fraction of a second. And all Bellingham can do is play it across the 6-yard box.
They've started this second half well, Real Madrid. Valverde. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Bellingham. Trying to find Ferland Mendy. He went looking for that one. Good matchup. The referee will certainly be hoping that the 15-minute break has cooled everybody down. Vinicius Junior. Morata. Griezmann. It's got to be better than that.
Good start, as you said, to the second half here from Real Madrid and Bellingham.
They've come out flying. It's better from Atleti, playing their way out from the back.
No forward pass for De Paul again.
Said that.
Now there's a forward pass if he times his run, Morata, but he didn't.
Griezmann might have been a better option through the middle. But again, we spoke a couple of times in the first half about Atleti in midfield having a lack of options. It's better from Oblak. That'll do him the power of good after the error just before half-time, getting there ahead of Vinny Junior. Still an element of caution about Atleti's play. The boys in the studio were talking about that at half-time. Marcos Llorente. And by De Paul. Over club there.
The same ball that he played for the goal. On that occasion, Lino, from a good position, went back towards his own goal.
Vinny Junior, Bellingham. Well to get the tackle in there, De Paul. Where are the options? Griezmann to Lino.
So now where's the forward pass? Lino's jogging forward with it. There's nobody in front of him. And back they go.
De Paul. Thought about it. Maybe should have. Saul. By Rudiger, but not very well. It's as if Atleti are frightened at what Real Madrid can do to them if they concede possession.
You're absolutely right. There, Camavinga just overhit it by a fraction for a good run from Vinny Junior. Got in between Llorente and Witsel.
Nice touch by Bellingham to get it to Vinny Junior. The corner count increases, it's now at 5.
He was just trying to play that ball with the outside of his boot. Rodrigo coming round the back, now trying to whip up the away supporters.
Yeah, the away fans at the Metropolitano are behind the goal in the top tier. So 3 of the 4 corners prior to this were headed away by Morata. They're going to keep it away from him this time.
Well, they did. They went right to the middle of the goal and Rudiger won the ball in the air. Nobody around the knockdown.
Okay.
Here again, De Paul and Koke going right into their back three. He's done well here, De Paul. Can you now see a forward pass? No, he can't.
Commentator's curse. Now in the transition. This is what Atleti fear. Rodrigo against Jimenez. So quick to get bodies forward, Real Madrid. But Atleti have done well to get bodies back. Camavinga. Went looking for it, then handled. Free kick Atleti.
Good defending on a couple of occasions from Jimenez.
Just the one yellow card so far, dished out by Guillermo Cuadra Fernandez to Vinny Jr. after 45 minutes. Just before the free kick was delivered by Modric, punched into his own net by Jan Oblak. Starting to get a few more bodies forward now, Atleti. A bit braver on the ball. The ball for Hermoso. It's an exocet missile for Samuel Lino.
Appreciation of the weight of pass from Hermoso. Too much pace on it. Long angle as well.
Fede Valverde. It's not a bad ball, that one, because Jimenez, facing his own goal, doesn't really have many options. Rafael Molina. Is it a straight swap for Llorente? Or are they going to do what they've done before and push Llorente into a more central midfield role? Take off either Saul, Koke or De Paul.
Well, if it was me, I'd be taking off Saul. He hasn't affected the game at all. Putting Llorente in that midfield area. See if he can use his dynamism that little bit more. And Molina coming at the right wing back.
Stray arm across the face is penalised.
Not a good idea to sarcastically clap the referee. And gets a yellow card for it.
Exactly. You get a yellow card for that all day long in Spain.
And now he's a player under pressure because there's somebody that likes to tackle. I think he's just putting his arm out to hold the challenge off. He can't believe it.
So it is. Marcos Llorente into midfield. Rodrigo De Paul to the left. Koke in the centre, Llorente on the right. Of midfield, Nahuel Molina to right wing back. They've done this a lot.
I don't quite know what's happened to Saul over the last 2 or 3 years. He had that spell at Chelsea. Vinny Jr.'s got to be careful. Remember, he's got a yellow card. Now he's taking his time to walk back. Simeone was suggesting there was another yellow card on its way, or should have been.
I love it when he plays peacemaker. Spent his entire career winding people up. He has a brilliant footballing career as well, Simeone. Deflection. What a chance! Oh, Camavinga! The deflection of him and Morata. Right place, right time. And Atleti lead. From an Atleti perspective, gloriously chaotic. From Real Madrid's perspective, a catalogue of errors. 2-1 to the Colchoneros.
Well, Xhaka defended him at half-time, but the goalkeeper and Rudiger make a real mess of this. What an easy chance eventually for Morata. But there's a lack of communication. Here's the ball played forward. Initially, good play from Griezmann. There's the next ball. Camavinga sticks out. He can't do much about it, but the goalkeeper gets his angle all wrong. He's got to get himself behind the ball. Camavinga's just sticking a foot out to try and stop the ball going back to Griezmann, but the goalkeeper pushes it onto Rudiger. And Morata is in the right place. Sloppy goalkeeping. He's got to do better than that. And again, it's against the run of play.
Can they get a third? Not this time. Little push, according to the referee. Koke and Bellingham. So the first goal, the cross by De Paul, deflected off Griezmann, then deflected off the head of Rudiger. Samuel Lino sliding in, goalkeeper a bit flat-footed. The second goal, another chaotic goal. Modric free kick, punched into his net by Oblak. Then that one, Camavinga with a deflection back towards his goalkeeper. Lunin hit it against Rudiger, and it fell perfectly for Alvaro Morata. You get picture-perfect goals, Stuart, but in El Derby, in any derby in world football, it's about finding a way, and right now, Atleti are 2-1 up.
I thought Real Madrid had started the second half really well. They've been on the front foot. Atleti have made the change. Molina coming in.
Here's Bellingham. Vinny Jr. Space to run, but back goes Camavinga. The fresh legs of Manuel Molina, regardless. Not many beat Camavinga in a foot race. Modric. Interesting now what Atleti do. Do they drop deeper? Do they get their defence in midfield a little bit closer to each other to try and prevent the space for Real Madrid to move into? Camavinga wide. Fede Valverde. Carvajal was very advanced. Here's Morata. Problem for Atleti here, they've got no one in front of him.
Well, I think that answers your question. Atleti have now got something to defend, and that's when quite often they're at their best defensively. They start to show more urgency. They start to show confidence in their defending. Now they start winning tackles. But where do they go when they get the ball?
A reminder, Real Madrid are on a 21-game unbeaten run in all competitions. The last team to beat them, Atleti, here on the 24th of September. Real Madrid's only league defeat of the season. There's a long way to go, though. Atleti will still need an outball when they do have possession. Supporters are asking for a bit more from the referee here.
It's Lino that's down. Lots of men behind the ball, very compact. Modric asking the question. There didn't seem to be too much wrong there, did there, with the tackle? Here's the goal again. Camavinga's just trying to get a block in, and it does go quite sharply. But once the goalkeeper comes, he can't just palm it onto Rudiger. Morata hasn't had too much support, hasn't it? He gets a yellow card for his celebration by the looks of it.
An inability to extricate himself from the flag in enough time was not the reason. Perhaps leaving the pitch and celebrating in front of the fans might be. Blame the laws of the game. Zamolino for Koke. Griezmann. Look at Molina's position here. Here he is. This is the right wing back. He had strayed forward. He wanted it played earlier. Oh, and there's a late one there, and it's Lino again. Yeah, this is a tough one for this referee. It's a fair bit of skullduggery going on.
There's a lot of play acting. There's a lot of players trying to get others sent off. It's silly from Carvajal. It's a foul. Doesn't need to do that, but offside had already been given.
Marcos Llorente.
I think there might have been a clash of heads here. No problem with the challenge by Morata. It was a good ball played in by Llorente. Just needed to get a bit more height, so Morata was up against Carvajal rather than Rudiger. And there you can see Carvajal goes into the back of Rudiger.
Friendly fire. Okay, we're in the 20th minute of the second half. What have you seen since half-time?
Well, his side started the second half really well, but that goal came against the run of play. And now they've somehow got to get themselves back in the game. Atleti are going to slow the game down, they're going to defend deeply, they're going to be compact. Have Real Madrid got that bit of quality? They're going to bring on a couple of substitutes here. Certainly one who's got passing ability, another one that can wriggle past people and pick out a pass as well, Diaz.
Have a think about who you think they might take off to bring on Toni Kroos and Brahim Diaz.
I think Modric might be one of the players. One or two good passes for him, but the game has gone past him a little bit today.
Valverde as well, perhaps?
I would suggest so.
Flicks and tricks from De Paul. Morata just slightly off balance when he hit that one, but much better from El Cholo's team. Modric is being replaced by Toni Kroos. Mendy, Camavinga to left back. You reckon?
Absolutely. Might be a change of shape here as well. Not really his night tonight.
No.
Luka Modric, still a magnificent player, but not quite the legs he once had.
Camavinga's gone on record saying he does not like playing left back. The problem is, he's good at it. But I think he's much better utilised as a defensive midfielder. Brahim Diaz, 24-year-old back from a loan at Milan. Into the field to play along with Toni Kroos.
Rudiger coming across. Valverde and Kroos will be the holding midfield players. Bellingham and Diaz will play in front of them. Almost a 4-2-2-2.
Camavinga.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats.
I'd imagine that Brahim Diaz has been watching the game while he's been sitting there. He must realise that the Atleti players are going to wind him up, and if he retaliates in any way, they're going to make the most of it and get round the referee.
Yellow for Hermoso, yellow for Brahim Diaz. On we go. What did I do? Here he is. From Morata. It's Simeone ball right now, and I'm not talking about the style of football.
I'm not sure the crowd need whipping up here. Now that Toni Kroos is on watch for the switch of play out to that right-hand side, and Carvajal getting forward. That's his favourite ball, Toni Kroos.
Bellingham to Camavinga, and he continues his run. Every Atleti player within 40 yards of his goal. More than 68,000 capacity of this place. More than the old Vicente Calderon. But when they're ahead, and when Simeone has them on their feet, asking for more, it's a special place. Heavy touch from Camavinga, away by Koke. Out you get, he says to his teammates. Keep going.
He's been the leader in that midfield in terms of organisation. There he was pushing everybody on. Most of the time he's been pulling everybody back.
"20 minutes remaining. Will it be attack versus counter-attack? We will find out. Vinny Jr. easily away from Witsel. Pass Molina. Marcos Llorente concedes corner number 6.
Well, there was a great example of what I said right at the beginning of the game and what Craig Burley reiterated at half-time. Witsel up against Vinny Jr. It's no contest. You've got to get the ball out to him. 1v1 against Witsel.
I don't think he was telling a joke. Kroos to deliver. Morata back again. Keeper came. There's a man down. He has to get up quickly because he would have played everybody onside. It was Morata. There's Carvajal. De Paul. De Paul's hurt. Nacho's hurt. There's been a structure to this game, but there's also been glorious chaos for long spells as well.
Well,
this is very Atleti and Simeone.
Yeah, De Paul was trying to make the most of it. He knew that Nacho was down, so he said, I'm going to hang on to the ball and I'm going to waste a bit of time. Your player is down. Now he would expect the ball to be thrown back to them. Just took a slight whack to the knee, Nacho.
Another change coming, Tchouaméni.
I think he was coming on. Now he's
well done.
I think he's put his shirt back on now. Tchouaméni. Now he's coming. The white shirt goes back on.
Good from Vinny Jr. In the heart of battle. Sportsmanship still prevalent. He's had easier games to try and control. Guillermo Cuadra Fernandez. And it is Fede Valverde.
You see Koke was going to go and close the ball down against Rudiger, and then he did a big U-turn, got himself back into a good midfield position.
Camavinga. Got to be able to keep your head in a cauldron.
That's the right pass, just not a very good one from Brahim Diaz. Carvajal will almost play as a right winger at times. He's got to get the ball out to him. He can create a 2v1 on that far side.
Vinny Jr. Back by Molina. Where possible, they're trying to double team Vinny with Molina and Witsel. Nothing there. And when he knew he wasn't getting a foul, miraculously the pain had gone. Brahim Diaz with the layoff. Past Lino. Deflection off the bar. That close. Nothing Oblak could have done about that one. It remains 2-1. Camavinga.
Rodrigo, the player that had the shot. Again, it took a deflection. Took it onto the crossbar. Very similar to the Bellingham one in the first half. Now the counter's on.
It's 4-on-3. Lino. Morata once. 15 to go of normal time. The last 7 single elimination games, cup ties, between these two bitter rivals have gone to extra time. Prior to the final, this competition used to be two-legged affairs. They have to have an out ball for the last 14 minutes of normal time. They can't get so deep, and by keeping Griezmann and Morata as a 2, they will have that. Not many teams come here and have more possession of the ball than Atleti, a side that hasn't lost at home for over a year in all competitions. Camavinga for Vinny Jr. It's the hare and the tortoise, him and Jimenez. Now on the counter, the touch by Morata. Rodrigo de Paul trying to invite the challenge, but it was a fair one by Rudiger. Buckle up, boys and girls. This is going to be a roller coaster of the last 15 minutes of normal time. Bellingham, de Paul for company. No foul, says the referee. There's options here, left, right and centre. Nacho's starting position was excellent. It's not been a good night for goalkeepers. Lunin taking no chances. The noise in here is incredible.
Well, what a chance that was. And 3 versus 2. Griezmann on the ball. Could he pick out the right pass? In the end, he probably didn't. He tried to pick the most penetrative pass out, and Nacho got across.
And by Llorente, away by Rudiger. Here's Molina, who's probably the best recipient of that effort. A minute ago, Llorente. Lino, Griezmann, and the flag stayed down. That's a card, and probably a good card to take.
De Paul, the player that got the yellow card, cynical foul, tried to stop the counter-attack. Interesting to see if Griezmann was onside when he made that run.
Seen enough of him to suggest that he probably timed his run to perfection.
There's that crossfield pass from Toni Kroos, not a good one on that occasion.
Yeah, given away that time by Brahim Diaz. There's a few tired limbs out there. This is like the 12th round of a heavyweight contest. Griezmann there is just saying, look, calm it down, keep the ball, slow it down. Molina, Llorente in support. There's space wide left. Here's the chance. 3 waiting behind Lunin, and he played it right there. The problem for Atleti now, they've committed so many forward. Real Madrid here, let's push.
Well, just for a moment there, they had a 6 versus 5 situation in their favour, Real Madrid. Koke, the player that's got the yellow card, that little nudge.
Ref's done all right today, Stuart. This has not been easy for him.
It's a double shove in the back. And Rodrigo, here's the chance. Not much he could have done, really. Griezmann, good goalkeeping on that occasion from Lunin. But every time the referee gets out a yellow card now, you're wondering whether it's going to be a second one for one of these players. Rodrigo making way. Here was that shot that took the deflection, that took it beyond Oblak. He's a bit unlucky, plays it to the outside of his boot. He can't believe it.
So they brought on Joselu. They now have the additional aerial threat. The man who's on loan from Espanyol. Can he make an instant impact? And by Kroos, away by Jimenez. Joselu scored 8 days ago in extra time to put Real Madrid 4-3 up. Counters on, but Griezmann's having to wait for support. There's a 2-on-1 down the left, and that still exists here. Marcos Llorente, what a chance, what a save! That could have been curtains for the defending champions, but they're still alive.
Good goalkeeping, had to make the save as well.
Vinny Jr. Bellingham. 2-2. Talk about an instant impact. It'll be checked for offside. There's a lot of questions here. Was it a shot from Bellingham or was it a cross? They don't care. It's 2-2.
Well, on first viewing, I think Bellingham's trying to bend it into the far corner. And he doesn't quite get it right, and Josselu's in the right position. It's a nice little ball played by Vinny Jr. Well, they're sticking up their arms for offside, but you can see that the player that goes to close the ball down, Jimenez, was keeping him onside. There he actually slices across it. He was going for goal, no doubt about that, Jude Bellingham. And Joselu in the right spot. An easy finish for him. I think he enjoyed that, Vinny Jr. Simeone's got a yellow card. So what a save it was by Lunin up the other end. Just to keep his team in it.
Still being checked. This should give us a better idea. It's the ball to Bellingham. No danger that was offside. It's this one now.
Still waiting, but it looked to me as though Jimenez, as he went to close the ball down, goal, no doubt about it.
The boys
Surely
in the studio
didn't think it wouldn't go to extra time.
Yeah, they were pretty sure, weren't they, the boys in the studio, that they were in for the long haul. ESPN FC to follow. Twice they have been behind Real Madrid, twice they have levelled things. What do you do now if you're Simeone? Do you stick or do you twist?
I'm not sure he's calling the shots now. Players have to make decisions when things change that quickly. They've just got to pick the right times to go and press the ball and play high up the field, the right time to make their forward runs.
Oh, that's a nasty one. Tchouaméni into the book.
Silly challenge, really. Tchouaméni sliding in. Catching Lino, who's been on the end of a few challenges. It's a tight one, look at that.
It is, yeah.
He's just in front of the ball, so he would have been offside had Jimenez, who was doing the right thing. He's trying to close the ball down and stop the ball coming into the box, or stop Bellingham getting his shot away.
Taking short to Koke.
But for the goal, you have to say it's very good play from Vinny Jr. Bellingham, as he's done all season, making good runs into the box. I still think he's going for goal himself and trying to open up his body to wrap his right foot around it. It comes off his laces almost, and it slices to Joselu.
No diagrams on a scorecard. 2-2. Madrid playing out from the back. Nacho to Rudiger. Bellingham. Great close control, and he was taken late. That's a free kick.
He's going to foul the other way against Jude Bellingham.
I'd like to see that again. Yeah, lip readers among you. We don't need to translate. Stuart.
He's passing the ball.
Come on. That's a shocker by the referee. Or is that just me?
No, it's a shocker. The fact that it's not even a foul, because he's the player passing the ball. And then he gets a yellow card for it. Unbelievable decision, in my view, by the referee.
Oh, what a chance! Nahuel Molina! Honestly, it's like pinball every time the ball goes into the box. Which deflection this time? It's very watchable chaos. You've got no idea what's coming next. Axel Witsel, Koke, Molina. Good from cross. Bellingham. Not a good idea to give him space. Vinny Jr., there's options here. Atleti defended that well. Koke, very good. Griezmann with a switch. He's quick, Samuel Lino, but not that quick. Atleti is the cry at the Metropolitano. Here's Vinny Jr. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Some tired legs out there. And unless there's another goal in normal time, there's another half hour to play. Switch by De Paul. Says he was clipped.
Carvajal, the player that's got the yellow card. Good bit of play by De Paul. He played the ball wide and continued his run. But Nacho was coming across. Carvajal didn't need to make the challenge. Oh, what a moment for Atleti to have this free kick. Can they play it into a good area? Can they get players attacking the ball?
When we were in San Francisco for La Liga Summer Tour, Rodrigo Riquelme played on the right-hand side. The likelihood is, given that he's come on and played this season on the left-hand side, Samuel Lino will be the player to make way. That's all still to come. Antoine Griezmann. Good touch from Camavinga. And just clear it as far as he could. Took possession for his team. Toni Kroos, that wasn't good. Hermoso, the centre-back. De Paul, Koke. Very narrow down this right-hand side. Both Molina and Marcos Llorente had stayed back, so the pass wasn't on. The touch by Lino, the through ball by Griezmann. This is Morata. The flag was up against Alvaro Morata. 4 added minutes.
It's one of the weaknesses of Morata's game. He likes to play on the offside line, but too many times runs that little bit early. That was okay from Nacho. He stepped up on him on that occasion.
Samuel Lino does indeed go off. Rodrigo Riquelme, super young talent, the 23-year-old coming on. What's Stuart Robson's crystal ball saying right now about who goes through to the quarter-finals?
Well, it's anybody's guess. I think it could be decided on penalties.
It's Camavinga.
If it does go to extra time, let's hope it's a good extra time where both sides want to go and win it rather than not try and lose it.
Both sides will get an extra change, extra substitution available to them. Oh, Vinny Jr., super skill. The cross didn't match. And by Camavinga headed away. They've defended a lot better. Oh, now the referee's slipped. Thought for a minute he'd done his hammy. Vinny Jr., Camavinga is out-muscled. It's not a good clearance by Molina. Tchouaméni, Bellingham. Rudiger. Down goes Bellingham. Vinny Jr. back post. All Black did enough. Oh my word. That's in total keeping with this crazy game. Real Madrid corner.
I have to say it's a really good ball played by Rudiger. I thought he'd overhit it to start with, but he sees Vinny Jr. coming round the back. And Vinny Jr. does well just to keep it in play here. And Witsel plays it onto his own play, could have gone anywhere. It's the best that Vinny Jr. could really do. Not a great clearance from Witsel.
7th corner, Real Madrid. Atleti have not had one. Back in by Carvajal, flick on by Nacho. Down by Bellingham. Rudiger's getting nothing for that. Less than 60 seconds of the 4 additional minutes to play. It is a minimum of, remember. Nahuel Molina. Foul by Vinny Jr. This might be the last chance of normal time. Marking a technical area for Diego Simeone's pointless. He just does what he wants. He's on the pitch there for a minute. Okay, this could be the last act of normal time. In by Molina. Morata. De Paul. Molina. How high can you jump? Into the arms of Lunin. And that'll do us. To extra time we go. Love to say it's a surprise, but history will suggest that it was going to happen for the 8th game in a row when these two sides have met in a cup competition in a single elimination. Off to extra time. Before we begin that, here's the ESPN FC with Dan and the gang. Dan.
You can't say we didn't tell you. For the 8th time then in a row in elimination matches, we see Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid go to extra time. Both teams having chances then late on to make a place in the next round, a reality. But in the end, we once again will go to an extra half an hour. And then, of course, there's still the possibility of penalties. Craig Burley and Shaka Hiss have been watching this game alongside me. Let's take you through what happened in the second half. In particular, let's focus on the 2 goals. You tried to defend Lunin for the first, Shaka. No defence for this.
No, there simply isn't. I just think he gets his angle of approach all wrong. In the end, he has to extend himself when, truth be told, he has absolutely no right to. Even then, in extending himself and having to go to ground to cut this ball out, he for some reason palms it, and it's right into the shins of Rudiger, who, well, inadvertently assists Morata. That's on the goalkeeper.
And then what an impact from Joselu. Bellingham's shooting here, isn't he, Craig?
I think so, yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, because it's not a natural cross. But it doesn't really matter, and you know this is the goal that takes it to extra time, and it was super close. Obviously, It was checked, and we were talking about inches, but Joselu had just managed to keep himself onside, and the thing was, it came off right off the back of the Morata chance at the other end, which looked like it was going to kill the game off. 3-1. A great sweeping move from Atletico Madrid, a brilliant ball from Llorente. There was Morata, who's going to steal the headlines. Great save from Lunin on this occasion. They go up the field, and bang, we have extra time. So who the hell knows which way this is going to go? Apart from those that say it's going to go all the way to penalties, which you've been saying.
Well, indeed, that is what I would suggest. That's happened twice, actually, in the past when these teams have met in elimination competitions. Real Madrid have won 5 on occasions. Atletico Madrid have won 2. It's interesting, like you look at it, and before that Joselu goal, Real Madrid were looking leggy, I thought. I thought Atleti had that game almost there for the take.
Yeah, they were, and actually, as that second half grew on, Atletico Madrid started playing some lovely football again, some interpassing, you know, Griezmann to De Paul and around the corner and then creating chances, but they did leave themselves a little bit open on the counter, and maybe Simeone's thinking, why don't we just shut up shop here? But they had that great chance to kill it off, and I just wonder when that ball comes over to Morata, you know, whether, particularly with the season he's having, whether he can just lift it over Lunin. He goes low and that allows Lunin to make the save. If he'd clipped it, and it's easy in hindsight to say it, maybe he'd have got himself the winner. But they were looking, and some of the challenges that were coming in as well. Tchouaméni came on, really bad challenge, and we saw the feisty things at the end just before the start of extra time. So
let's get back then to our match commentators, Stuart Robson and Mark Donaldson.
So if you're wondering, 1979-1980, the semi-final, that was the last time that this tie between Atleti and Real Madrid was decided on penalties. That was after 2 legs. Away goals didn't count. A 0-0 at the Vicente Calderón. And a 1-1 at Santiago Bernabeu. Atleti won 4-3 on penalties. 10 yellow cards in this game. Vini Jr., Camavinga, Morata, Hermoso, Brahim Diaz and De Paul and Koke, Tchouaméni and Bellingham. Camavinga. Carvajal with the 10th. Okay, Stuart Robson. We've got 30 more minutes. Real Madrid's approach after the equalise, so for the last 8 minutes of normal time plus added time, they weren't as gung-ho. Atleti, they were a little bit more adventurous than they had been when they were defending the 2-1 lead. What are you expecting from both sides in this first half of extra time?
I have to say caution more than anything else. So often in extra time, teams are worried about losing the game. Lots of players talk about they don't want it to go to penalties, but they play as if they want it to go to penalties. Let's hope that's not the case here. Let's hope that Atleti don't defend too deep. They do get their front two working with each other. They can get Molina going forward. And for Real Madrid, Toni Kroos to dictate the play and keep switching it out to Carvajal and getting crosses into box for Joselu. Vini Jr. down that left-hand side against Witsel.
Atleti made 2 changes in normal time. The 2 wing-backs, Rodrigo Riquelme and Rafael Molina coming on. If they need to, they have 4 to go. Real Madrid made 4 changes, they have 2 left. You got an extra one in extra time. Fresh legs might be required. As far as Real Madrid's bench is concerned, options are pretty much limited now. They brought the ones that you thought they were going to bring on. Brahim Diaz. Carvajal. Brahim Diaz again, went looking for that one. A game of deflections. The layup by Griezmann. The fresher legs of Rafael Molina. There's a sub for Saul for the hour mark. Rodrigo De Paul. That run was on, it was made, and the pass finds Antoine Griezmann. He's got Morata in the middle. He's also got Camavinga to get round. Molina. Rodrigo Riquelme. Led by Koke. Rodrigo Riquelme. Shoot is the cry, the save falls perfectly for Lunin.
Good play from Atleti, just playing around the edge of the box. Good strike as well, Llorente.
Brahim Diaz, Jude Bellingham, effortless. Vini Jr.
Just bending away, Vini Jr. I haven't seen him on this side of the field too often. Usually cutting on his right foot from the other side. Here's the strike from Llorente. Just slices across it, hits it with power, but straight at Lunin. Just about soft enough hands to not let it get too far away from him.
Yeah, he did find that. 17 shots on target, 25 in total. We have to have a winner today. A long way out from Tchouaméni.
Of course, Simeone will be saying both those players that made the challenges, Tchouaméni and Carvajal, have both been booked. Barrios is now looking as though he's going to come on, along with Memphis Depay. Just an arm out from Carvajal, so he's going to be careful.
Yeah, Tchouaméni booked after 85, Carvajal booked after 89. teammates got him out of trouble there. Jan Oblak isn't the best clearance. Okay, De Paul goes back to Rudiger. Real Madrid starts in the back. Camavinga to Bellingham. Dani Carvajal. Kroos. Tchouaméni. Morata back into trouble. Bellingham. Strength. Saying calm down. Good luck with that. Griezmann. Morata. They've left themselves with 4 forward now, which means only 6 outfielders. Initially we're back. It was a belated whistle. The appeal was from at least 3 or 4 Real Madrid players.
Handball given against Koke here. Bellingham, the player that plays it onto his arm. Chance for Toni Kroos to bend this ball into a dangerous area. For Rudiger, for Joselu. Maybe for Oblak to make another error.
Again, defended well by Atleti. Rafael Molina. Space here for Rodrigo Riquelme. Well, Brahim Diaz, for me, got a bit lucky there. You play to the whistle. Now the change can be made. Barrios and Memphis. Morata's race is run. Marcos Llorente is the other player making way. Good to see Pablo Barrios back. Had a meniscus issue and was ill this week. Declared himself fit. Now, if you know what's coming next with Memphis, then you're a better person than I am, because it could be anything.
Well, Griezmann's playing much higher up the field in this extra time, which is good to see. Memphis will play, or try and play up alongside him, and there's a mistake by Tchouaméni.
De Paul. So you've got to find a second wind.
Well, De Paul has caught Carvajal, who's obviously going to try and make the most of it. It was a foul. I think the referee is very aware that he's booked a lot of players now. Just a fraction late. Treads on his foot.
Copa del Rey quarter-final tie. Last season also went to extra time. Real Madrid won that 3-1. Here's a run, here's a chance, here's a brilliant goal! Left off at the Metropolitano by the club record goal scorer!
That's why you want him playing higher up the field, because that's what he can do. And the player chasing him, the player that he beat, Vinicius Junior, nearly brought him down in the box, but the only place he could score was by lifting it with pace above the goalkeeper. It's a wonderful goal. Vinny Junior miscontrols it there, tries to win it back. Now he goes past him. It's not too much cover. Tchouaméni should have been out there. Tchouaméni was just jogging back to the 6-yard box. He was the one that should be coming across. But there he nearly went down. But look at this for a finish. Lunin is ready for the one played down the side of him or between his legs, and he goes high. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Griezmann.
If that is to be the winner, it's a goal fit to win any cup tie. There's still plenty time remaining, but Antoine Griezmann, take a bow. His 9th goal in El Derby. And that's up there for the quality of finish. There was only one winner when it was the number 7 attacker against the attacking number 7 who was defending. Griezmann against Vinny Junior. And now Griezmann into the book for his celebrations, taking his jersey off at standard. For the 3rd time in this game, Atleti have the lead. Can they hold on to it this time? Bellingham, Vinny Junior, well defended. Memphis, Rodrigo de Paul. They worked their way out of that very well. Now there's more space to exploit. Rodrigo Riquelme, Memphis in support, and that's it.
Not a very good pass from Riquelme. Memphis Depay had made a little diagonal around the ball, had to be played into the space. Not sure it was a great run from Memphis Depay, but once he'd made it, Riquelme had to play him the ball down the side. And that was a great goal, you have to say, from Griezmann. But you have to, when you see the replay, look at Tchouaméni's angle of recovery. He was the closest player almost to him when Vinny Junior was chasing back. And Tchouaméni ran back to the middle of the goal. And in the end, affected nothing.
The scarves are aloft above the heads at the Metropolitano. Brahim Diaz.
Oh, it's a wonderful noise, a wonderful sight inside this stadium.
This game is their everything for the Atleti fans. Carvajal. Wide by Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Vinny Junior. That'll be a corner. Guess what? Another deflection. Corner number 8.
There's the combination again. Vinny Junior trying to pick out a pass to that man, Bellingham making a forward run. He's the one separating the two sides at the moment, Griezmann.
And by Camavinga, away by Koke. Block was by Jimenez. Kroos, that's going to stay in. Foul by Griezmann. He's one of 11 players already booked. It's not a cautionable offence, but we're now at the stage where the odds favour that the next player receiving a yellow already has one.
And he's just clipped the heels of Camavinga, who got back and defended well.
Oblak elects to stay. It's probably the best idea. That'll do us. Half-time and extra time. Atleti 3, Real Madrid 2. Okay, Stuart Robson. While the ESPN FC gang take a breather, he'll be back at full-time. Your thoughts on what we've just seen in the first 15 minutes, and overall, for anyone joining us late, what type of game have they missed?
I wouldn't say it's been the game of the highest quality, but this, if it does win it, deserves to win it. There he goes past Vinny Jr., who's desperate to get back, having made a mistake. And he goes along the byline. Did he try and pick anybody out? No, he didn't. I'm not sure there was anybody to pick out. He just knew what he wanted to do and planted it beyond Lunin. It hasn't been a game of the highest quality, I wouldn't say, in terms of the passing movements, the fluidity, but it's had everything. Mistakes, a great goal there, tension, you name it. And I'm sure it's not the end of it yet. There'll be more in this next 15 minutes. And as you just said, 11 yellow cards. You were praising the referee up for quite some time, saying he'd only booked one player. That's all changed.
Yeah, there was one yellow card in the first half, and then he went nuts. An episode of Oprah.
Or would you say the players have gone nuts? I would suggest that's been the case. There was a fight on the bench as well, or a bit of aggro on the bench at the end of 90 minutes.
Oh, by the way, Simeone makes it 12. 11 yellows to players on the field and 1 to Simeone.
Ceballos is coming on. And it looked as though it was Nacho that was going off.
Central midfielder Dani Ceballos. 20 times cup winners Real Madrid, defending champions, against 10 times cup winners Atleti. Haven't won it since 2013 when they beat Real Madrid in the final at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Azpilicueta on the field for Atleti. Couldn't get more experience than him. To pull the player to come off.
Axel Witsel will go into midfield.
Fran Garcia, another player that's come onto the pitch.
It's a straight swap, Fran Garcia for Camavinga. 24-year-old left back. ...15 more minutes. No further goals, Atleti go through. Real Madrid equaliser, and no further goals. Off the penalties we go. Penalties in the Super Copa in 2020, but the last time in the Copa del Rey was more than 40 years ago.
I'm not sure Simeone would have been too pleased with Azpilicueta there. He made a big overlapping run. They lost possession. He was 30 yards out the game.
Joselu can't get there, and Hermoso clears.
Tchouameni playing at the back with Rudiger now. Fran Garcia at left back. I was going to say Carvajal's playing at right back, but he's really playing like a right winger now. Here he is. He's given the ball away.
Recently, it's never been dull watching Atleti. Whether they're pushing for a winner against Girona and then concede and lose 4-3 at Montilivi, or whether it's a 5-3 loss against Real Madrid in the Super Copa. Fran Garcia. That might be revisited. Referee says he's seen it. Griezmann. Okay. That's good hands from Rooney. That could easily have bounced off his chest. Here's Toni Kroos. And Garcia wants. Could still be an option for Bellingham. And Ceballos. Well, aerial clearances today have been pretty good from the Atleti defenders. Witsel has indeed gone into midfield. It's Piliqueta going in at the back.
Now, set play. Can they make the most of it here, Real Madrid?
Corner number 9. Oh, he committed, Griezmann, allowing Kroos to do that. The flick towards goal, and Oblak, right place, right time to deny Jude Bellingham. He just didn't have enough pace on it.
Good play, Toni Kroos. Threatens to cross with his right foot. Not good defending by Griezmann. And he just plays it into a good area, and that's what he does so well. Jude Bellingham seems to know where the ball's going to go. Got across the front of his marker. Not quite the clean contact he was looking for.
Toni Kroos. Bellingham. Here's Memphis. Oh, he didn't want to do that. The deflection, Bellingham, big chance. Oblak to the rescue. 3-3 offside. Flag is up. Alejandro Esteves Iglesias is the assistant on the far side who's raised his flag, and it is being checked.
Well, it's not Ceballos that was offside. Could well be that it was Bellingham. A load of things went on here.
Bellingham there.
I think Bellingham could be just offside. And there you see it was a good effort actually by Bellingham to adjust his feet and get the shot away, but I think he could be the player that was just a fraction offside, the top half of his body.
That's what they're checking. Bellingham looked offside. Bellingham was given offside. But was Bellingham offside?
Oh, what a big call this will be.
He is
It did look as though it was
offside.
offside. Yeah, offside given.
Confirmed. It remains 3-2. Yeah, you've got to keep tabs on not just the man who's beside Bellingham, but Molina as well. But Bellingham's left foot, left shoulder, top of the shoulder. Offside. The roar when the assistant put his flag up on the far side was up there with the goals that have been scored by Atleti today. Memphis, who gave the ball away initially. He's done it again. Oh, he was sliding in there. That's a nasty looking challenge on Bellingham. I don't know if that was behind the referee's back, but that's why he's got help from his assistants and the fourth official. Vinny Jr. runs into a brick wall.
And it's Witsel that's got the yellow card. He just stood his ground, that's what he's saying. Vinny Jr. Oh no, he turns his shoulder, doesn't he, Witsel? He knew he wasn't one of the players that have got a yellow card.
Memphis is a lucky boy. The play continued.
Don't think he's doing himself any favours, Memphis Depay, with the crowd at the moment.
No.
He's given the ball away cheaply on a couple of occasions, in fairly good positions as well.
And he gave it away that led to that disallowed Real Madrid goal. As I said when he came on, you just do not know what you're going to get with him these days. Here's Dani Ceballos, Bellingham. Good body position there by Pablo Barrios.
There again, Memphis Depay getting the bird from the crowd.
Led by Brahim Diaz. Carvajal. Good header away, Jimenez. It's good composure by Griezmann. Better from Memphis. Griezmann. Rodrigo Riquelme against Tchouaméni. Looking for help from Memphis. I don't know if Memphis did enough there to give Riquelme an option, so he was left with that.
Well, the last run he made, he tried to run across, and it wasn't the right run. We get confirmation of the offside.
Another change shot with his friend Garcia. All 6 changes have been made by Real Madrid. Atleti are making their final one.
That's Billy Quater, who's only just come on. That's in a bit of trouble here.
Well, they have options, so Soyuncu and Savic. Savic is coming on. He's been on the field for less than 10 minutes, and off he goes again. That's Billy Quater, because you don't really want to bring Witsel back into centre-back when you've moved them forward into defensive midfield.
Not a good sign for Azpilicueta. Looks as though he's pulled a muscle of some sort. He's in a bit of trouble, that's for sure.
That's the benefit of having a change to make. Otherwise, they would either have been playing with a hobbled player or playing with 10 men. Well, here's a chance for Real Madrid, and sliced away. Wrong player to fall to. Antonio Rudiger. If it's in the air, then you wouldn't mess with him. But on the ground, this is what happens.
Well, he's playing as a centre forward. Diaz does really well to head it back to him. And he swings his left boot at it. Comes off the outside of his boot. Difficult technique, but he did master it on that occasion. He's going to play as a centre forward almost at times now.
Four minutes plus any added time. Memphis sends it forward. That'll be offside. There you go. Dani Ceballos with space. Toni Kroos. Vini Junior. Just on Savic. Didn't get a call. Nervy moments out there. Wide by Tchouaméni. Another cross comes in that's headed away by Atleti. Oh, Pablo Barrios. He's got the fresh legs. Just missed out on a break of the ball. Back to the other end as the pendulum swings in Real Madrid's favour. "51 degrees and soaking wet, and does he care?" Toni Kroos. Savic with a vital touch. Memphis. Barrios. Griezmann staying onside, looking along the line. Molina. He's lucky that didn't end up at a Real Madrid player after the deflection. Savic. They want a free kick, they don't get a free kick. Molina. Here's the chance. Memphis with support. That'll do it. Game over. Atleti have knocked out the defending champions, and that's what it means.
Good strike in the end. Memphis Depay waited and he waited and he waited and then played the right pass. We say that extra time doesn't always bring a winner. It has this time. And 2 good goals from Atleti. Good counter-attack. The switch of play was excellent. 2v1. Depay waited and waited. There's the ball. His first touch is a good one. Tchouameni, did he run offside? No, he didn't. That's going to be okay. Right foot, round the goalkeeper. The perfect finish. And a lovely little ball play by Memphis. He didn't play it onto his left foot. He knew he was right-footed, which Riquelme is. And it was easy for him just to sweep it beyond Lunin and put Atleti into the next round of the Copa del Rey.
There won't be a 21st title for Real Madrid this season. And there won't be much sleep for them. Into added time and extra time. Bellingham. They concede 5 goals in Riyadh to Real Madrid. Can they defend? How are they going to defend better? How are they going to stop Real Madrid? Well, they found a way today. Look at Simeone.
Well, this is cup football at its very best. Drama. We've had a bit of everything. Bookings. Good goals, mistakes. Goals against the run of play. And a magnificent crowd inside this stadium, making it a great occasion.
Free kick Atleti, 2 added minutes at the end of extra time. This will be one of those were you there that night for Atleti supporters.
Well, the goal that really won the game for Atleti was a moment of magic from Griezmann. I was critical of him in the first half, not making enough forward runs, not affecting the game. But that was the goal that changed everything.
That'll do it. The cup holders are out, beaten by their city rivals. And for the 11th time in the Copa del Rey, Atletico Madrid have got the better of Real Madrid. Knocked out last season in the quarter-finals after extra time. The tables are turned. It's Atleti's turn this year. What a game. My thanks to Stuart Robson. It's finished at the Metropolitano with the Atleti anthem ringing out. Atletico Madrid 4, Real Madrid 2. ESPN FC is next.